Josh Giddy is making one of the most remarkable comebacks in recent NBA history. After facing a scandal that almost derailed his career, the young Australian point guard is not only salvaging his reputation but also proving his stardom potential. His journey is beginning to resemble LeBron's iconic 3-1 comeback in the 2016 finals. In November 2023, Giddy's career hit a major setback when allegations surfaced about his involvement with a minor. The controversy quickly went viral, with social media platforms like X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok exploding with heated opinions. The media crucified him, and his minutes on the Oklahoma City Thunder were drastically reduced. At one point, he was mocked by fans and called P. Giddy in reference to the scandal. Despite the public outcry, the Newport Beach police investigated the matter, but closed the case in January 2024, finding no evidence to support the accusations. The age of consent in both Oklahoma and Australia is 16, meaning even if the claims were true, it could have been legal. However, the damage to Giddy's career was done, and his role in OKC continued to shrink. Once a rising star for the Thunder, Giddy had a promising future as a 6'8" point guard with exceptional vision and playmaking. After being drafted 6th overall in 2021, he impressed in his rookie year with averages of 12.5 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists per game. His sophomore season saw further growth, averaging 17 points per game. But the scandal and resulting drama significantly impacted his performance and minutes. And by the 2023-24 season, Giddy was no longer a central figure for the Thunder. In June 2024, OKC traded Giddy to the Chicago Bulls in exchange for Alex Caruso, a fan favorite. The trade was met with skepticism from Bulls fans who questioned why their team would take on a player with such baggage. However, Giddy quickly started to prove the doubters wrong. With DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine traded, Giddy stepped up to become the primary ball handler for the Bulls. By February 2025, Giddy's stats had significantly improved. He was averaging 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists per game, with a 50% shooting efficiency. He became a more decisive player, and his leadership grew in the absence of veteran stars. His three-point shooting saw a remarkable increase, and his ability to draw fouls and attack the rim was now a strength. A key turning point for Giddy came during the All-Star break. To reset mentally, he took a 5-day trip to Cancun, stepping away from basketball completely. When he returned, his confidence was through the roof, and his game had improved. His leadership on and off the court became evident, and his unselfish play began to lift the entire Bulls team. Giddy's comeback story is far from over. He's still a restricted free agent, which means other teams can try to sign him, but the Bulls have the right to match any offers. Will Chicago retain him, or will his recent performance draw attention from other franchises? One thing is clear: Josh Giddy is no longer defined by his past mistakes, but by his impressive performances on the court. His NBA career is back on track, and the future looks bright for the young star.